It is a challenge for any parent to find ways to teach giving, sharing, and an understanding of entitlement to our kids. This always seems to rear its ugly head over the holidays, and the gift-giving season starts now.
Well, great news, because Dr. Michael Wetter, author of Earn It, What to Do When Your Kids Need an Entitlement Intervention, joins us now. This is a big deal. Nice to meet you, by the way, Dr.
Nice to be here.
Dr. Wetter, great to have you
Oh,
here.
it's so nice to be here.
The big thing is you say entitlement doesn't equal money.
No.
That is correct. It's not about affluence. It's more about attitude. You know, and I think that many people associate entitlement with spoiled. And really, entitlement encompasses sort of the absence of gratitude and not really appreciating the things that one has to do to earn the achievements one wants. For example, what's the difference between spoiled and, let's say, driven? Okay, someone who is driven will work hard to achieve. Someone who's spoiled thinks it should be given to them. And let's face it, every parent out there, we have all dealt with entitlement-related behaviors in our kids, whether they're 3 years old or whether they're 30 years old.
Yeah, and you have a 10-question quiz, I believe, in the book, Earn It.
That's correct.
Which really asks the question, how entitled is my kid?
I think.
What are some of the I guess, the underlying things that you see with kids who are entitled?
Well, you know, interesting, the most underlying thing is the parent's behavior.
Yeah.
Okay, very often, kids will mirror what their parents do. And, you know, I think as parents, and myself included in this, it's more of do what I say, don't do as I do. But are we conscious of what we do? So the quiz really assesses what kind of behaviors are we doing both overtly as well as subtly that may lend to an entitlement-related behavior.
Here's a big one you talk about. I'm guilty of this. Don't focus on immediate gratification.
Yeah, that's hard. And the reason why it's so hard is because we want our children to be happy. It's the number one myth. We always want our children to be happy, and we want them to be happy right now.
Yeah.
But what we lose sight of is how will they be down the line? What's the consequence of always providing immediate gratification? Delayed gratification, learning to sit with a little bit of distress is actually a good thing. It builds resilience.
All right, so that smile on Christmas morning or during the Hanukkah time is, you know, don't look for that. It's more about teaching them.
Well, I'm all for Christmas morning and Hanukkah morning and Hanukkah night. You know, that's okay. A little smile here and there, but it doesn't have to be every Monday. It doesn't have to be every Tuesday.
Right.
It doesn't have to be every moment of the day. Okay, we want to search for those special moments.
Well, I think social media is part of the big problem now, too,
Social
right?
media
As
is
parents,
huge.
they're trying to keep up with their friends, and they want what their friends are doing, and they want what their friends have. How do we go up against social media?
Well, again, let's bring it back to us as parents. What are we doing on social media? Okay, I think one of the times I'll go on social, whether it be Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, you see what other families are doing, and like, oh, do I love my child that much? Am I willing to do that? You know, and it's this race of keeping up with the Joneses. So, you know, you never see an unhappy picture. You never see a tantrum picture. You always see everybody's smiling. We're by the beach, and look at how nice everybody's playing. And I think it perpetuates this myth that, again, everything is perfect, everything is wonderful, and look how much my children are loved and how much they feel loved. And I think that's something we have to be mindful to. I'm not saying we have to post all these horrible pictures, okay, on
Wouldn't that
social
be
media.
great, though?
It would be.
Just
I
for a
think
day.
Well, there is
you
a site
posted
that I
the real
love.
stuff.
It's called
Yeah.
A-Hole Parents.
Well, I think there's something lost by those, you know, those old blurry pictures you'd have to develop, and you get back and you're looking off this way. You know, I think we lose something.
I agree.
It's so
associated with
true.
it.
You also say teach your kid to fail effectively. I like this one.
This is a big one. Okay, I think sometimes we are guilty as parents, and I'm the same way. They bring home a test, and it's not the score we expected, they expected. They do something, maybe they're playing sports and they didn't get the championship, they didn't win the championship, they didn't win the game, they didn't hit the ball. It's okay to fail. In fact, success is dependent upon failure.
True.
Okay, so if we don't have those failed experiences, we don't learn success. We don't learn how to become successful. And I think it's not about celebrating failure. It's about learning how to fail effectively. Reward the effort, okay? Praise the success, but encourage and really praise when somebody comes back from a failed experience.
All right, and as parents, you said, we are the examples they look up to. We got to model that behavior.
Absolutely.
Dr. Michael Wetter, great job. Your book, Earn It, What to Do When Your Kid Needs an Entitlement Intervention, is available right now.
We're right back with more from The Good Doctor after these messages from your local station.
We're back with Dr. Michael Wetter, the book, Earn It. We were talking during the break about teaching our kids to be grateful.
Yes, yes. And one of the things that I think a lot of kids do, especially around the holiday time, is compare what they got.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh, Jimmy got this PS4, and I only got the iPad. And the bottom line is we really don't want to have them do that. to be appreciative and to be grateful for what they have.
Be grateful. Get the
Dr.
book.
Wetter, thanks. Bye, everyone.